Hi everybody, this is AJ with CarInspected. Today we are in Toronto and we're looking at this 2010 Dodge Caravan with 121,000 kilometers on it, white in color. Did a paint thickness verification and the van has been repainted in an entirety at some point in its life. Possibly a color change or anything like that. I do see signs of it possibly being a CBC van, something like that, some kind of a fleet vehicle. There are a couple points of damage and little things. You see this plastic cover is gone and, well actually it just looks like that panel is gone. Nothing's overly broken, but that is missing. You can see this side doesn't have it. The paint is in okay shape. There are some imperfections here and there. A little scratching here. A couple of dents. Is that for here? Oh no, okay. A couple of dents in the roof, a little bit of rust right there. So go around, we open the doors, we see a little bit of rust in the bottoms of the doors. No major issues, but there is some starting to come through there, as you can see. There is also some coming through in the rear wheel lips. You can see it's just starting. I would surmise within a year that'll start coming through more. So just to be noted, there's some damage. I said all around it. The bumper, this bumper has been scuffed a little bit here, and there is a little bit of rust forming there. There is also a little bit on the inside of the door, the passenger side door, on the bottom edge there, as you can see. So there's a bit coming through. There has been a good amount of bodywork in this passenger side sliding door. You can notice the body line is not exactly straight. See here, as you look in the light, you can see the body line is not quite straight. There's definitely been some work there. All windows are original Mopar windows, so they have not been replaced or anything like that. The windshield has, however. It is a replacement unit, as you can see. But there are no chips or no scratches, anything like that in the windshield. While we're here, we will do a VIN verification. As you can see, this VIN matches the VIN in the door. It is right there. So we are all good there. Tires, all around, they are Goodyear Winters with this one had 8/32 of a tread left. It was produced in 2015, and it does have pretty even tread wear with no real issues. But however, they are winter tires. I would recommend changing to all seasons or summers for the season at least. It's hard to see with these type of rims, but inside you can see that the brakes are probably about halfway through their life, so 50%. They look to be in good shape for what they are. Don't see any damage, suspension components, anything like that. Sorry about the loud garbage truck behind me. There is a little bit of rust showing in the undercarriage. As you can see, this pan's a little wet. No major leaks, but it is there, showing a little age. The oil pan also shows a little rust. As you can see, there is a bit of seepage, it looks possibly. Structurally, I see no rust though. Surface rust on components, anything like that, but no major issues I'm finding with the rust. Again, the suspension components on this side are in good shape. No real issues. Here we are to the passenger front wheel. And again, this is a matching Goodyear snow tire, produced in 2015 with a nice even tread wear. Again, about 8/32 or so. So all the tires are matching in wear and age. Brakes match the other side. They are about 50% or so with no major issues. You can see this hubcap has a little bit of curb rash, but it is still there. A little crack right there. Nothing too major though. The rest of the vehicle, as we go underneath, Again, there's no major issue. There is some surface stuff, some things that eventually might turn into a problem. It is the nature of many Canadian daily driver vehicles though. But no issues to speak of as of now. Here is the passenger side rear wheel. Again, matching Goodyear, produced in 2015. Brakes are even. The seller stated that all brakes were done about 25,000 kilometers ago. So like I said, we are probably about 50% through the brakes. But they are in pretty good shape. Treads are nice. Again, about 8/32. I believe these ones, the back ones, were maybe 7. But they're all nice and even, no issues. Over here, we can see the suspension components. I don't see any damage, any reason for concern. Again, a little surface rusty. But everything is there and accounted for. And the last wheel. Again, we find the final matching wheel. Tires good. 2015. There we go, with about 8/32 of tread. No issues with the tires. Brakes, same thing on the other side. We do see a little bit of rust coming in the bottom of this. I think I already showed you that, actually. But again, no overly structural issues with any of this rust here. Take a quick look inside. We open this rear hatch. We find it's okay. The rust from the outside is wrapping around to the inside. As you can see, for the most parts, it's okay. There's a lot of stuff in here. Here's the rear storage compartment. The carpet is in pretty good condition, no major issues. Seats look good. They appear to do what they should. They fold down, fold up, so there are no issues there. There we go. As you see, they lay down and do what they're supposed to do. And these back panels, you see some marks and things like that on them. But no major damage or anything like that. Again, a little dirty, but nothing major. I'm good now, thank you. We go to the passenger compartment area. We find the seats, there are child seats present on them. So we cannot quite tell. The seats from my view look to be okay. Carpets are decent, nothing's wet, nothing's ripped. Floor mats are in place. There are a couple of rips in the headliner that we can see. But other than that, they're in decent shape. The third row seating is in just fine condition. I see no issues. It's not ripped or torn or stained, anything like that. You can see the side panels are all okay. Along with this back carpet is in decent condition. We look at the driver's side. We see that the door panel is in good condition. Nothing broken, no real issues. Front seats, decent shape, no real issues. Carpets show a little bit of wear, but nothing's ripped or torn or broken, anything like that. Dashboard is in good condition. See no cause for concern. No cracks, nothing's broken. Radio works, air conditioning works, went through all that. Everything seems to be pretty decent. In working order at least. Little stains here and there, showing its age. I'll show you the mileage real quick. So you can see $121,673 we have. All the lights and everything seem to, I mean the windows and stuff seem to work. Go around the other side real quick. This sign is similar condition to the other side. No issues that I find. Carpet is pretty good. Seats are pretty good. The passenger side, we are in pretty good shape here. No real issues. Carpet shows little staining, but nothing major. Again, not wet, not torn, not anything like that. Here's the passenger side front seat. It's in pretty good condition. No real issues. There is no owner's manual with it, but the glove box works just fine. Both of them seem to work fine. Show you under hood real quick. And I still have to run the computer scan to see if there's any codes, anything like that, but we will do that after the video. Here is the 3.3 liter V6. It's in as expected condition. No major issues. I don't see any major leaks, any real problems. Just some surface rust on obvious components, exhaust, things like that. But I don't see anything to be broken or any real issues. A little wet around the power steering pump. And also on these little signs of possible leakage at some point here. Doesn't look current though. Belt is in good shape. Appears to be pretty new. Not worn, no anything like that. Tested your oil right here, that comes back fine. We got a green light with that, so there's no contamination. I tested your battery, which is a Napa battery, which looks to be fairly new. It was showing 12.8 volts and then charging at 14.6. So charging system is working just fine. Your brake fluid in here was a little high on the humidity side. The moisture is about a little over 4%. So that is a little high, should be probably flushed at some point. Other than that, I see no major issues. There is a ground strap that is broken right there, which isn't a major issue, but something that would be changed. Would help some electrical components. But for the most part, I see no major issues with this vehicle. Just a simple used vehicle. So there you have it, 2010 Dodge Grand Caravan with sliding doors on each side, stow and go seating. I'll run the computer scan and we'll see what that looks like on the report, and then we'll take her for a test drive. As always, thanks for watching. This is AJ with Car Inspected, and we'll see you next time.